To be a successful entrepreneur, the number one skill you need is to be great with people. If this is the first time you've listened to our tapes, be sure and hit the subscribe button and the bell. Every week we're going to put a video on just for you so you can have your success. Okay, so let's get into the meat and vegetables here, right? Let's really start to look at this. You know, we are in the people business, and no matter what industry you're in, what you're doing, whether you're computer-based or home-based or whatever, you are in, if you're in business of any sort or any sort of job, you are in the people business. We are in humanity, we are social creatures. If you don't believe me, look at how popular the social media has become. It dominates every part of our life. Most of us have some Facebook or Instagram or some other account, some other link. We're linked to people we never even met before. We post things, we talk about, we chat about. We are all connected as one humanity. Socially, connectability is very important. We know that, we've always known that, but now it's really, really clear. We are in the people business. If you want to get on in life as an entrepreneur, you need to know that people want to know you, love you, and trust you. They need to feel that you are interested in them, and which gets to the next point, which is the most important point. You are worried about you first. I am worried about me first. We are intrinsically motivated to look after things for ourselves. It is human nature. In fact, it's so strong. Every one of us is 10,000 times more likely to think about ourselves than somebody else. Even when we go and give money to the charity, or we help someone along the way, or help someone cross the road, all of that is about stroking our ego or helping fuel some need for inside of ourselves. Remember, we're driven by three things, right? We are driven by love or sex, we're driven by fear, and we're driven by ego. They're the three core things that drive all people. And we are concerned about ourselves first. So when you meet people, you're selling to people, you're working with people, remember that they are worried about themselves first. Even though you might come across honestly with genuine concerns for them, they probably don't fully trust you, at least not in the beginning. So know, always, don't feel guilty about it, but always know that people are thinking about themselves first and always, okay? And you are too. So to help you with that, whenever you write something, don't write I want, or me, or this is what I want for you. Think about them. Think about you will benefit. This is how you will feel better. When you write something think about them. Don't use I, because that straight away pulls the shutter down and saying, oh, you just want it for you. You just want to make money. I know, I can see you want to make some money out of me. No. If you write it down in a way that they can see, or you talk to them in a way that shows that you're thinking about them first, you're going to score points. So get rid of I, get rid of me. Use the words like we, you, and most important, the name. Whenever I meet someone for the first time, I have a little practice. I know it's difficult to learn people's names first time, but I always say their name 5 times. So when I meet a new guy, use their name, most important. Hey, what's your name again? Hi, Bob. Nice to meet you, Bob. So it's a fine day, and what are you doing here, Bob? What's your job? Would you tell me again? Can you tell me, Bob, what is it that you do? So now I've already used their name a few times and I can remember. And you've got to know that Bob got that name from the one person in his life, or the 2 people in his life that he's never going to forget, from Mum and Dad. And when he was very small, first, just on the breast for the first time, they said, look at Bob. That name, when you call that name, when you say, hey, Bob, you're connecting right into the core. When you say, hey, you, he thinks, he doesn't really care, doesn't know who I am. Hey, customer, Hey, client. Hey, guy across the fence. Means nothing. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. I'm talking to you. That hits hard. Remember, number one, people think about themselves. They like themselves, even though they may not tell you that they do. Always think of them. Always make the person feel safe when you're talking to them. Remember, people skills first. Make them feel safe. You come in bowling over the top. Hey, this is what I'm going to do for you. Hey. And they feel intimidated. They'll go into a defensive mode and they won't feel like you're actually on their side, right? So make sure that they feel safe. Connect with them in body and mind. Reach out to them and connect with them. Make them feel safe. Don't scare them. They'll run away. This is going to help for you selling. It's going to help in your relationships. Make people feel welcome and safe. They're already feeling about themselves first, right? If you come in pushing, they think, oh, you're going to try and take my money and run away. Or you're going to take my something or other and run away. They'll lock down. Use the right body language. When you talk to somebody, connect with them. Connect with their heart. Bring them in. Standing like this, hands on hips, makes them feel like you're trying to dominate them. Hands over the face, makes you feel like maybe they're not telling the truth. Look at them in the eyes. Look right in the eyes. When you first do this, maybe it feels a little uncomfortable. So just try and look at a little spot right in the middle there. Just look at me now, right there. That's easier, right? So if you're trying to look at one eye and then the other, people are saying, hey, who's he looking at? Especially some people's eyes are, they're so in love with each other, looking at each other. And some are looking out here. So one eye's looking here, the other one's looking over the fence, and you look at that eye and then you look at that eye. And just look at the spot in the middle of the head, right? And just be comfortable with them. Listen with both ears. Listen carefully. What is it you said? Oh, I'm interested. Show real interest in them. Tell me, how's your family? I hear your son's got a birthday coming up. Or how's the sport going? When you meet someone, talk about them. Don't go bowling in saying, I did this and I did that and I won this great award and you know what, I got a new... They don't care. They really don't care. Find out about them. One of the most successful salesmen of all time, the automotive salesman, and Zig Ziglar talks about this in his Academy of Automobile Sales. This guy would send a birthday card out for all the children of all of his customers. He never forgot. He made sure everyone got a Thanksgiving card and everybody got a Christmas card and all the children got birthday cards. You know what? He never had to go chasing customers. They were lining up. They always came back because he remembered the people. He felt connected to them. They felt connected to him. So make sure that you listen to them, connect with them, focus on their needs first. Connect with them, right? Don't argue with them, even though they may be wrong. Find a way, find the middle ground. Even if they're wrong and they're coming strong with a strong argument, if someone's blowing at you with an argument, know that there's probably fear behind that. They're arguing at, they're yelling at you because they're full of fear. Oh, what's somebody going to think? What's going to happen? I might lose my job. They're blowing all this fear. If you confidently say, okay, let's find out the answer. When they're blowing steam coming, you're going to just look through that and just say, okay. All right, so let's look at the issues and let's work through the issues, right? And now you're working with them to solve the problem. But if you come back at them with another fight, it just escalates. Some people want to fight. Some people, it's in their nature to argue and fight. You should probably just let them go past and fight with someone else, right? Who wants to fight. If you're surrounded by negative people, you will build up negative images in yourself and negative feeling. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with positive people. Okay, you're an entrepreneur, you want to make business. So let's talk about how we convince people to take your product. Because that's what you're doing. You're selling. If you're not selling, then you're not earning. We're all in sales. Every one of us. The baby is selling to the mother, I want milk, or whatever it is. We're selling to each other. We have done from a very early age. And if you want to stay in business, you have no choice but to sell. And you've got to get good at it. So how do we convince people to take on your product, to buy your books, to buy your things? Well, I'll just tell you the basics. There are many, many different mechanics involved. To convince somebody to buy something, you need to create that trust, to create that joint interest. They can be interested. Once they're interested in you and you know, or they feel that you're interested in them and they don't feel intimidated, they're going to be more likely to say, well, we're friends anyway, so I don't feel so bad about buying from you, right? One of the most successful business operations that I know of is the Amway sales group. They sell through people, and people don't buy from you, they buy through you, by the way. That's important to know. They don't buy from you, they buy through you. The way Amway works, and Nutrimedics and Herbalife, those types of things, they build relationships. People build relationships with friends, with family, and they buy products through them. And everyone benefits from that. So that's the way you need to look at it. So you need to build a relationship with your customer. Build a trust with them. Don't go rushing in, right? Build the trust with them. Now listen to them. How do we solve your problem? You see the difference, right? I'm not trying to sell something. I'm trying to solve your problem. What is your problem? Where's your biggest pain? What is it that's giving you the biggest hurt? If I can find a solution that will make that pain go away, would you be interested? Of course you would. So that's the way you want to work on it. You're solving their problems. You're not selling them pots or pans or some internet package. You're helping them solve their problem. And you can do it in a number of ways, but really you just need to be focused on fixing their problem for them. So that's the way you look at it. You say, look, I see the problem you have. I feel your problem. I think I can understand what your problem is. If I can show you a way that will help take your pain away, that will eliminate your pain, would that be of interest to you? I'm sure the customer, if they build a trust, they'll be listening now, right? Okay, this is what I recommend for you. Bang, bang, bang. Now they're going to follow you, right? You've got trust. They think that you're connected with their solution and you give them the answer. Now, this is important. Once you've done that, you need to immediately follow that up with some pain relief. So I'm going to do this and this and this for you. Here's some pain relief right now. That's free. Take that. No, the instant gratification for the customer, right? Or for the person you've just met. Help them with it. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Now they're bought into it, right? And they're going to keep moving forward, and if you look after them, they'll be your customer for life. So, for life, right? We're not talking about selling once and then moving on. You need to know that people want to make a relationship for life, for whole of life. And they'll keep buying from you and they'll recommend to their friends because they feel that that's an important relationship that's been built up. You don't need to be the same with them. You just have to build a relationship. The truth is that you probably will only have a very small number of people that you really connect with heart to heart. That might be 5 or 1. The rest are people you know and respect. They're different from you. Don't try and judge them. They're different. They won't, they may make some comments on you and that's their business, what they think of you, that's up to them. But don't try to judge them. Don't try to pigeonhole them. Don't just say, oh, well, I don't really like him or her or whatever. It's not relevant. Give them your love and respect their differences, and keep them as a lifelong customer or friend by showing interest in them, keeping connected. Connect with them on social media. Call them. Remember their birthdays. Invite them to, the parties and things like that. I know that's hard work, and for me in particular, that's quite a challenge because I fill my days up so much that I don't take enough time for the people in my my great big network. And I feel sorry for that. And it's something that I'm working on every day, but it's something we all have to work on, right? So make sure you keep connected with them and keep them customers and friends for life. So what about the difficult guys? What about the ones that give you conflict? The ones that are in your face. Bang! Oh, I don't like your product. I don't like you. Well, a lot of that's all to do with fear, right? They've got a fear. They've got something going on in life, and they're letting off a bit of steam. Let the steam pass by. Some people just are going to create a situation in your life that you're not going to be happy with or whatever. Don't get all bent up with it. Don't allow it to affect you. You can't control all the situations in life, but you can control how you react to it. So when the fire comes, if you pour water on it, it's not such a big fire anymore, right? There's only a fight when two people are hitting each other. If only one person's swinging and the other person decides to walk away, there is no fight. It's just one angry guy and someone else going for a walk. Now, you need to leave everybody in your mind. This is important. Everybody you meet, you must leave with a feeling of, I've got some gain out of it. Remember, they're worried about themselves. Leave them all with a good impression. Thank them for their time. Remember the name. Thanks, Bob. I really appreciate it. Find something in them that is unique and worth thanking and praising, right? Praise is important. We all want to feel valued. You know what, Bob? I really like that new shirt of yours, right? Or I love the way you are able to deal with this and that problem. That's really a strength in you, Bob. Now don't just make up rubbish, right? Just conceited, butt licking type stuff. That's not going to help, right? Because they can know that, right? They're not dumb. Look for something, right, that is genuinely unique and good about that person. And we all have it, right? You can say, you know what, I really love your smile. I love that. I love the way you do that. Or I love your dedication to your faith or your workout regime. I love the way that you're always in first. Or, find something. Remember to praise them on that, right? Praise them, show them a smile, right? They're free. It only takes, I think it takes about 11 or 13 muscles to smile, and it takes about 27 muscles to put that face on, right? So you're overworking. Don't overwork. Just give them a smile. Costs nothing, and it doesn't take any energy, right? So make sure you leave everybody with a positive feeling. Connect with them. Give them that value. We're in the people business, guys. This is not a computer game. This is a game of life. And that involves understanding people, having feeling and compassion for them, really directing your energy into them, no matter what business you're in. The number one thing you need to remember is that you need to make sure people feel comfortable, secure, and they trust you, know you, and love you. They want to do business with you. You'll get friends, you'll get love, you'll get more sex than, if that's what you're after, you'll get sex life, it'll be up the top of the scale, you'll get whatever you want, as long as you remember that it's a people business we're in, and you've got to love the people. You can fight the issues all day long. Love the people. So people have moods. They're emotionally driven. We are emotional animals, right? We have ups and downs, lefts and rights. Some days, when we're just feeling like oh God, is it really Monday again? It's the third Monday this week. People got stuff going on in their lives. They got stuff going on at home. They set these massive goals and it's not happening. And they're on this whole thing. Your food can adjust your emotions. Even a cup of coffee can change your emotions, right? Know that the people you're dealing with are emotional, just like you. You have emotions, they have emotions. If you're not feeling positive and energized, as we all go through our phases, make sure you talk to yourself, right? Before you go talking to somebody else, and you're all fired up and angry and hot because of maybe you don't even know why you're hot. Don't give it to somebody else. Fix yourself up. Get your head in the right place. Listen to some audio tapes. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself, Kevin, I can do this. Bob, you can do this. I can do this. I'm a great guy. I'm a lovely guy. I'm fantastic. I'm good looking. And I'm the right person for you. When you get yourself all G'd up and then you walk into that meeting, they feel your energy. Say, wow, you know what? Isn't Kevin fired up today? He's always on his game. Well, that's important, right? They get from you that energy. So always, before you go in, remember you're on stage all the time. Especially when you start to move up the entrepreneurial ladder and you start to get success. Some people are saying, you know what? It isn't going to last. He can't be happy all the time, every day. He's going to fail. She's going to fail. One day, some people are looking for that little chink in the armor or that little crack in the whole makeup thing. You just keep on keeping on focus, keep being nice, keep being the best person to them and everybody you meet, and you'll find that they will realize that the genuine person inside is a good person. Remember that success is not about where you go, it's what you become on the way there. So be the best you can be. And we are in the people business, you're in the people business, you and I, you are, that's right, you and all of us, we're all in the people business. And remember that to be a successful entrepreneur, the number one skill you need is to be great with people. You should read everything you can about being great with people. You've got to master that. See you at the top.